Hi everyone, welcome to my new video. I'm really glad that you're back, and I hope I can serve as a guide, and my video can bring a little bit of clarity and information that can serve you well in your path. Okay, so if you're listening to this video, it's because you're interested in the spiritual path or in the spiritual journey. And this is something, I'm going to talk about something very important today that should not be ignored. Okay, so wherever you are in your journey, whatever level you are on, whatever phase of the journey, this is important. And please do not overlook it. Pay attention, because it can save you a lot of grief. Okay, so a lot of us who are on the spiritual journey, we tend to judge ourselves. We think that when we feel certain emotions, negative emotions, because I use inverted commas, because negative emotions don't really exist. Emotions are emotions. They are what they are. Negative or positive is just the way we see them and the way we interpret them. But it doesn't mean that they are negative or positive. But we tend to look at those emotions that we don't like, or that don't bring us joy. We tend to look at them as negative and as non-welcome. But they serve a purpose, and their purpose is to bring us closer to our true selves. So they are an important part of our journey, and they are an important part of being human. And yes, we try to get to a point where we're not as much human as we want, or as society sees us, but we're still human. And this existence that we are experiencing is important to the whole, right? It's just another expression of the one. So let's embrace it, but let's make the most of it without hurting ourselves in the process. Okay, so when we try to push away those emotions we don't want to experience, we are, first of all, we're fighting them, which means we're giving them more power, because we're giving them our attention, we're giving them energy, so they increase. And when you're trying to avoid something, you're only going to make it bigger. So don't fight them. Emotions are there for a reason. Okay, when we try to, I think we try to rationalize it, and we say, oh, I'm a spiritual person, I shouldn't be feeling angry, or we fear to be judged by our peers, our spiritual companions or friends, or even masters. We fear to be judged by them because we're experiencing bad or negative emotions. But they are there, and they're not supposed to be avoided. So bypassing them can cause a lot of trouble in the long run, because when you avoid something, it goes into, imagine you're putting it into a bottle. Yeah, you're putting into a bottle, and there's momentum in there, and you just bottle it up and bottle it up. After a while, they will all want to come out. And when they do, because they always do, it's not pretty. But if you address your emotions as they come and accept them as they are, but don't let yourself be controlled by them, just observe them, know that they are part of being human, and try to understand them, but not be identified with them. I think that the biggest problem here is we identify with the emotions. Oh, I'm feeling angry. Oh, I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. Who's the I behind the emotion? Who's actually feeling that? If you stop to investigate who is feeling that, because if you do, you're going to see that it's not actually you. Okay, it's just an activity of the mind that then brings up the feelings and the emotions, but they're not actually you. So stop identifying with them, observe them, know that they're there for a reason. They're there to show you that you're moving away from your true self. They're showing you that you're viewing life or whatever situation it is in the wrong perspective. You're in the human perspective, when in reality you're not just this human this human being and having a human experience. You are so much more than that. So just take a step back and observe them, but never ever avoid them. Okay, spiritual bypassing is a big no, 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 no. Okay, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.